We got a puppy.
Puppy!
Kind of sleepy right now. I woke him up from his nap so he could debut in the video. This is Bjorn Ironside. He's 8 weeks old. He is what they call a Great Bernese, which is a Bernese mountain dog mixed with a Great Pyrenees. You want back down, don't you? Back to sleep. Say bye. You'll be back. He's sleepy. It's his nap time. He had a big day. A big day, Bubba. Don't look at me like that. He's mad now because I disturbed his nap. However, we wanted to introduce him to you guys. We thought you might like to meet him. He is our pride and joy right now. We still got to get videos of the other animals to show you. We still have 2 dogs and 2 cats to show you.
Yeah.
But my 7-year-old dog, she acts kind of spazzy when you make her leave her room.
My dog is also very spazzy.
Her dog is also very spazzy. But
it's a nice way of saying it.
But I will get you guys some footage of the other beautiful animals that we have. But for now, that is Bjorn. He might be pestering us a little bit if he wakes up. He's probably going to sleep the entire time, hopefully. He's currently passed right out again. Instantly. But yeah, welcome to our videos. Got some brain thoughts for you guys today. So a funny thing happened the other night with my husband. I'm on medication that makes me sleep hard, and they were starting to kick in. I was a little bit loopy, and I asked my husband, did you feed the dogs? And he was like, which one? And I responded, both. He answered, no. So, my love, why would you ask me which one if you didn't feed either of them? So, that was a little bit of a funny thing that happened. We laughed about it for a good chunk of time. It's pretty funny, but that's my first brain thought of the day. Something quick, little joke for you guys. What's your first brain thought?
Smirnoff orange creamsicle.
In Canada.
In the can. In Canada. So I thought, I was scared that they would take it off the shelves because of the whole Canada tariff American issue. And
Thanks, Trump.
I went into the liquor store and, well, first I Googled it, and Smirnoff is German. It's not American. So there was no issues there. But when I went to the liquor store, they didn't have any.
I thought they were Russian.
No, I think they're German. Smirnoff? No, I don't know.
We're gonna ask Alexa. Ziggy, who created Smirnoff?
Smirnoff is manufactured by Diageo, and it was founded by Pyotr Arsenievich Smirnoff.
What country is it?
Ziggy, what country does Smirnoff come from?
Smirnoff vodka are from Russia, and Russia.
Oh, you're right.
Formed in Moscow.
Russia.
Moscow.
Shout out to Russia.
Okay, well, it wasn't American.
I'm not allowed to shout out Russia.
I'll shout out Russia.
We do shout out Russia.
It's not American. But when I went in, they didn't have any because apparently it's not popular. And I think that's insane.
I don't.
Because it's the best.
I think it's gross.
I'm so upset.
I like actual made cocktails of, like, dreamsicles.
Oh, it's not they do sell it in vodka form.
No, I mean, I'd rather go to a bar and get an actual dreamsicle instead of going and getting,
the ones I'm talking
not
about are already
great.
mixed in cans.
They're good to have, like, 1 or 2 of, but, like, to drink a bunch of
I
them.
drink like 10.
You're also an alcoholic.
Sometimes. Casual alcoholic.
She's a casual alcoholic.
Yep. Back to you.
These days. Oh my god. So we were in Tim Hortons the other day. For those of you who don't know what Tim Hortons is,
Canada.
you're stupid. But because they even have Tim Hortons in America.
They have one in Qatar. And the sign says Ramadan is better with Tim's.
Anyway, don't mind the face I just made, guys.
Shout out.
So we went in, and there's a certain way. All right, for those of you who don't know, it's a Canadian coffee company. It's like if you went to Starbucks or
Yeah, it's
Dunkin'
Canadian
Donuts
Starbucks.
or whatever. It's Canadian Dunkin' Donuts, basically. So we went in, and we get these things called ice caps, and it's a coffee slushy, basically. And I get it with whipped cream mixed into it, because it's so much better. It doesn't separate.
It is better.
It's not like you get coffee on the bottom and then your ice chunk on the top.
It stops me from eating all the whipped cream off the top first.
That too. You don't eat all the whipped cream. It's just blended in. It's really good. You guys should try it if you're around a Timmy's. However, we were in there the other day. I don't very often go into the store, but we went in because we were ordering food, and I don't like to be a dickhead and go through the drive-thru. And we ordered our ice caps. We ordered 2 of them with whipped cream blended in. And this Syrian lady, I'm assuming, because that's like...
I'm not sure what nationality or
We don't know
religion
what nationality she is. We have a lot of Syrians around, so I'm assuming she's Syrian. But it was just really funny because
she had
was
an
like,
accent.
She had a really
Heavy
hard, heavy accent. And she was all calm in the beginning. She was like, "You want that blended? You want it blended?"
Then she started screaming at us.
Yeah, and then she was
"Do you want that blended?"
And we were like, "Yeah, blended, mixed in." She's like, "Blended!" So, yeah, it was really funny.
Yeah.
It was a good day. It was a funny day. We thought it was a good time for us. It gave us a little humor in the day. Now we've been quoting it for days
now we just
now.
go everywhere going blended.
You want that blended? So, sorry if my accent ain't on point, but yeah.
We're not making fun of her accent either.
We're not making fun of her.
We're the way
her
she said,
nationality
"Do
or
you
anything.
want it blended?"
It's literally just the way she was like, "Do you want that blended?" And we're like, "Oh my gosh!" Like, yeah, we do. Like,
it was not loud in there either.
No, it wasn't. It was actually pretty quiet.
Screaming.
Like, she was screeching.
She was at work. She was hardcore at work.
Hardcore at work. So that was a little funny.
Shout out woman at Tim Hortons.
Did you say shout out that woman at Tim Hortons?
Yeah.
We shout out a lot of people.
Yeah.
We also need to shout out our #1 fan again.
Oh, yes.
You're just
Thank
so
you.
awesome. Thank you so much for all of your beautiful things that you say to us. It honestly makes our day when we read your comments. Especially since you're the only one that comments. But we love you nonetheless. You are our favorite.
Mm-hmm.
We hope you stick around for our journey. We hope to get better. Hope to have more videos, do more things. And, with the summer coming up, how retarded am I?
We can get outside because we live in Canada and it's very hard to get outside.
It's the end of March, and we've had 2 snowstorms in the last week.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we're going to be outside anytime soon because it's muddy and gross and snowy.
And cold.
But it was really nice for a couple of days. We had a really couple good days. But now it's just gross. But we will be going on hikes and going to graveyards and abandoned building exploring. I've got my drone, so we'll be doing drone shots and stuff, and you guys will help us explore. So on to our next topic of discussion.
Okay, I'm a complete insane person, and I'm already starting to think about my Halloween costume.
Oh my god. So is Jay. Jay's going to be Gandalf the Grey this year.
That's awesome. See? I'm not the only one who does this.
He only did it because we were watching Modern Family last night, and Phil Dunphy was Gandalf the Grey, and he was like, "I know what I'm doing." And I was like, "We're not going to be dinosaurs again?" Because we were inflatable dinosaurs last year. He's like, "No, Gandalf the Grey."
That's super cool.
As long as he doesn't turn me into a hobbit, I'm fine.
I think I'm going to be a tiger in like a tiger bodysuit. Like skin tight,
No,
ass
you
out,
can't. Did you not
tiger.
see that video I sent you last night of Buddy with the gerbils in his pants?
Yes, I'm not going to put gerbils in my ass. But I am going to try to convince Richard to dress as Joe Exotic.
They were not. That's hilarious, actually.
I know, right?
They were not in his butt. I need to specify that. I watched this.
They asked him if they were in his butt.
Get on the ground, Mr. Pancake! Mr. Pancake, get on the ground!
Was
His
that his
name-
legitimate name?
It was his legitimate name. That is his government name. Get on the ground, Mr. Pancake! Mr. Pancake, you better flip over. Get on the ground. Put your arms around your back. Pancakes don't have arms.
No, they don't.
this pancake did.
And
But he had
gerbils in
gerbils.
his pants.
He broke into like 4 different stores, and he broke into a pet store. And it's actually really funny
Those poor
because two of the puppies that got out were the same breed as my dog, and I was like, oh, it's the little version of my puppy. But yeah, 2 dogs got out, a bunch of birds got out, a couple gerbils got out, other things, lizards, I
A
think.
couple gerbils got in.
And then he kidnapped 2 gerbils, and when the cops found him, he was asleep on a park bench, and
With gerbils in his pants.
with gerbils stuffed into his pants, and he was in this skin tight freaking cheetah print outfit, and
I thought it was a
hilarious.
badass outfit.
Because they were standing there, they were so calm for like 5 seconds. It was silence. They were standing there, they got their gloves on, and they were like,
You could see the looks on their faces like,
and then instantly
are
they're
we
like,
going to have to take gerbils out of this man's ass?
oh yeah, but no, like right before they grabbed him, they stood there and they're like, and they're just, and then out of nowhere it's, get on the ground, Mr. Pancake, get on the ground, Mr. Pancake, and it's like, oh my god, and they're yelling at him.
They
They're like,
obviously knew him.
Mr. Pancake, you have gerbils in your ass, Mr. Pancake. It's like, oh my god. And then they found the gerbils. The gerbils were not in his butt.
I think they were heading that way.
I think they might have been like going in that direction. But he says he's like, I don't fuck with rats, and they're like, it's gerbils, and he's like, well, I don't fuck with mice either, and he's like, no, they're gerbils.
So he clearly fucked with gerbils.
You clearly fuck with gerbils. But yeah, no, they were just stuffed in his pant leg, and like, yeah. And then the cops were like chasing the birds around the parking lot. It was actually a really good watch.
It was.
It was pretty funny. I honestly thought that, oh, puppy.
I thought his outfit was fire.
What was even funnier is they were describing him as black or Hispanic, and he was white as shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he did not look
so white.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was so hilarious.
He identifies as black or Hispanic. I think he might identify as a gerbil. Or a pancake.
Or a
gerbil pancake.
Gerbil pancake.
Gerbil ass
making
pancake.
gerbil pancakes. Take a gerbil and put it in the pan. Like, oh god, we can't.
Gerbil pancakes. Fucking love that song, man.
Jay loves it too.
Anytime I'm cooking anything, I'm like,
why.
making pancakes. Pancakes.
That's why he wants a bird, because he's seen this video of this bird that does it. It's like, make a pancake,
Oh.
pancakes. I'll find the video later and show you.
I love Adventure Time.
It's hilarious. Do you think if I got up real quickly? No, take a picture of him really quickly. You guys need to see him. He's so freaking cute. But he's so freaking cute. Also, don't mind the Cheerios laying around.
He
He's not a
loves
dirty
Cheerios.
person. He just loves Cheerios. He pings them around the room and then chases after them. And he doesn't always get all of them, but he will eventually throughout the day. He gets like a handful of Cheerios a day. He loves Cheerios. But, oh, you're so cute. Anyways, on to our... I love how we just threw in an extra brain thought there
Yeah.
about Buddy with gerbils.
One brain thought leads to the next brain thought.
It does. It's how autism and ADHD work.
Butter packaging.
You mean the powdered butter?
No. No.
We found powdered butter the other day on Amazon.
What the fuck is with butter packaging?
I like it.
I hate it.
It has the measurements on it.
Okay, that's cool. But it gets fucked up so quickly.
It does. But
It's disgusting. You take it out of the fridge and the crinkled tinfoil's all greasy, and you gotta peel the pieces back. And I don't
hold
know.
on, I'm gonna show you
I hate
guys the solution for that.
Hate it.
I'm gonna show you guys.
Do you have
the
yours in a
solution.
baggie?
Nope.
Oh, you put it in a Tupperware. There. And I feel like this is how butter should come, though. Why can't they make a little rectangular
This is a
Tupperware?
margarine container. We use margarine for some cooking, but I really
I never
like
use margarine.
my all
Butter
natural
all the
butter.
way.
This is my butter. We use
See,
the margarine.
and that makes more sense
But you can also ask a friend.
than the paper that it comes wrapped in.
I don't know. A lot of people just like that's why there's butter dishes.
Oh no, I don't like to keep mine like out of the fridge.
You could put it in the fridge in a butter dish.
I guess. I just feel like they should be more reasonable and give you a little.
I'll let you talk to them about your butter experience for a minute.
No, that's it. That's all I got on butter. It's the fuck butter packaging.